Backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Get set.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Alabama, 13.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for room at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Showing off the arms. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Keeps the legs moving. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Right down the middle. Hauls it in.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those 1st downs. Get those big chunks.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Alabama, number 5.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They're going to run it. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 35. Rams him with the stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Boise State 42, Alabama 19.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the tackler. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They found a little open space. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong direction. 2nd and long coming up. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
It's complete to the left. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Dances away. Fires on the move. Give him 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Another Bronco.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll line up to go for 2.
6-9-1, Gators set.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Milroe. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense.
You can hear me, kid?
Good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football team.
On 2nd down, they'll take it in the air.
He can hear me on the
He's
screen.
taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're trying to get to him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stripped it out.
And it was so positive, and you did such a good job scrambling and making a play, but finish that play understanding, I got some positive yards. Let's get down. Let's take care of the football. Didn't do a good job at the end of the run.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 35. Afterburners coming. Running inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection from the 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivate.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos will put total leather and we'll get started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Hunter.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Buffaloes get enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on at midfield. The expressway is wide open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Line gets set, first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. Obliterates him, still on the move. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, That guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Broncos are threatening in the red zone. The back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Snags it over the middle.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Horn. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss.
Going for the big play. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Looking for more room. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. To the 15. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. And he tacks on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Power football with the run. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Breaks the tackle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running with power.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Fighting off the defender. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. With jet sweep pass. Shows him the stiff arm.
At the 44. Offense facing 4th down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Time to take a shot. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense was in cover 2, which means they had 2 safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State ready to send out that offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Discards a man. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge and just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quick pass on the jet motion. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30. Running toward the tape. Touchdown Broncos. And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to... When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hurricanes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Slips a tackle and he's got room. And he breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Broncos! And once he got loose, it was all over.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Wants to throw on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Flips it out to the back. For a very productive play.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll run play action. Looking for a big play. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming up.
This is a 3rd and long. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, look out! At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there. And they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking for a man. It's Ward. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. He looks that one in nicely. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. He'll try to tack on one more.
Number 3. All fans in the end zone.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
This one away.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
1st and 10.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
White 53.
Running back goes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready up.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Boise State 14, Miami 6.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33. And now on second down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Little touch pass to the receiver. To the 10. And he's running in the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos!
How about the day for this young fella? 3.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Dances away to buy time. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Extending the play. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a view and turned that into a positive play.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Martinez. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. And that pass intercepted. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. The back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Touch pass on the run. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Boise State 20, Miami 6.
The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Yeah, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Grab near the marker. It's Horton. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Going over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. How about this? These guys are going for 2. To the air. It's Ward. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. That's why they called. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lets it fly. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Broncos will hustle for the line.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Now on second down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Snapped it in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Can the D deny them on second and goal? With jet sweep pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they swarm him under.
Gain of 2. Brings up 4th.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Bringing it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Offense getting set for first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside